Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick update video. So we're in the middle of Legends Festival 2022. I would say a celebration that not a lot of people are feeling too great about right now, but they did drop something that is actually a pretty big W for the game today. It was a shadow drop. It was kind of just like out of the blue. Nobody really expected this. So I'm going to go ahead and cover what they did, and then we're going to go ahead and take a look at how effective this is. So if we take a look at the Equipment Upgrade Bonanza tab right here in the news, let's take a look at what this is. So Equipment Upgrade Bonanza, create the ultimate equipment just for you. So this is going from today until the 16th, which is next week, literally a week from now. So this is going to be on for just a week. This is something that I envision they're probably going to bring back every now and then. I don't think this is just going to be a one and done thing. But it says during this event, a bonus value will be added when getting/upgrading equipment, making it easier to create equipment with higher effect values than usual. Seek out and power up your favorite equipment to enhance your party. And it shows you a little bit of an example of what this means. So this guy is obviously running the event for the new game exclusives character, or the game originals character, right? Equipment for the Saint in Red. So he gets the initial roll of, I guess it would be what, 21.55 is what his initial roll is. But he's getting an additional bonus percent on the stats that he's getting for the equipment of 1.05, which is going to bump the total value up to 22.6. So this is definitely the best time to be farming equipment if you're somebody who actually, cares about equipment, which I think most people probably do because it's a major part of the game. Important notes, the bonus will not be applied when performing secure or guaranteed upgrades. So you can't guaranteed upgrade something or secure upgrade something and then expect to receive an additional bonus. What it displays is what you will get. Specific slots for some equipment are not included in the event. So what that means is for all the unique equipment, let's actually just go take a look at what that means. I can illustrate this better by showing you guys. So for example, the brand new Merge Zamasu unique equipment, right? This is specifically an equipment for LF Merge Zamasu. It has his ID right there, DBL3508S. So for this specific character, for all, eventually, but for Legends Limited characters, they've been releasing unique equipment specifically for them. And the third slot of all those equipments have been special. They've had certain effects that you can only get by rolling the third roll. So you can see all the different possibilities here. The first two rolls are just inflicted damage. The last roll has basically a whole new effect on it. And so what they've done with these equipments is they've made it so that the third slot, you actually can't guaranteed upgrade this equipment. And so what I imagine they're talking about when they say it's not going to pertain to certain equipments is, I don't think the bonus is going to pertain to this last slot here. I don't think they're going to make it easier to roll this third slot. So that, I think, is the only thing it's not going to pertain to. But other than that, it should be pretty helpful for most, if not every player. The time listed in the news may be adjusted. Yep. Okay, so yeah, I think, this only goes for a week, and they didn't previously announce this anywhere on social media. They didn't talk about this in the reveals and stuff. They didn't talk about this anywhere else. So I imagine this will probably be a recurring event or campaign that comes back every now and then. But this is definitely a nice, a nice perk to have. So let's go ahead and test this out. So I guess this is also a good time to explain what equipment is good. So I guess one of the equipments I would recommend a lot of people go for as we go to the equipment collection. I think it's the Saiyan stage. Where's the Saiyan stage? Here. And then take a look at the rewards. You can grab this here. This is literally almost a day one equipment. This is something that's been in the game for a very, very, very long time. It's always been very, very good. So this equipment is applicable to all Saiyans and then Android 17. For whatever reason, they made Android 17. His image is on the equipment, so I guess that makes sense. But so it has a very wide array of characters you can use this on. In slot 1, it goes up to blast attack 15%, and in the middle slot, it gives 12.5% HP. That is very high. For a non-awakened equipment, that is a very high number. And then in this meta specifically, the third slot is giving hybrid damage to Hybrid Saiyans, which is very good. Obviously, most people know at this point that the meta is very dominated by Beast Gohan. And it's not just Beast Gohan that's running around. You have Pan, the new Pan that came out alongside Beast Gohan. And then LF Future Gohan is also very, very prevalent in the meta right now. He's not a new character, but he recently got his unique equipment that's revitalized him and sort of being ran around on the same team as the Pan and Gohan. So you oftentimes run into teams of full hybrid Saiyans. So this is an equipment, if you guys are, thinking about, okay, well, I want to take advantage of this campaign, what equipment should I farm? This is definitely one of the better options in my opinion. So if we go ahead and skip ticket this, let's just go ahead and use 10 skip tickets, 10 energy on this event, and we'll see how this works. We're also going to get Hoi Poi coins for this as well, which is pretty good. So you're getting a lot of extra stuff for doing this right now. Okay. So, yeah, and it also goes through all the eligible for campaign things. So we didn't get any crazy rolls here, but if we take a look at, let's just take a look at this one right here. So I guess it doesn't tell us like how high it went up, but it doesn't give you that's the details, huh? I guess it doesn't say. This one, 14%. I wonder if it's always the same amount. Like, is it always going to give us? Let's try just skipping once, I guess. Did it not show because I skipped multiple times? Let's see. Let's see if this changes anything. It does not say. Yeah, okay, so I guess it doesn't give you the exact percentage of how much the first slot went up, but definitely still good. Okay, so let's go ahead and sell that off here. I guess we can try and upgrade, right? So let's just say this equip right here. So this is, actually, I don't have any red souls. Let's take this. Okay, it still needs red souls. So let's take this. So slot 2 can roll in between 5 and 12.5% HP. Obviously, you want to aim for the higher value, but let's just see. So if I upgrade this once, what do we see from this? Okay, so there it shows the amount that you're getting the bonus for. So it's giving us a bonus of 0.4%. I'm actually curious to see if that's consistent throughout all the other equipment or if it's going to be a varying range of a bonus. So 0.4% for that one. Let's see about this one. How much of a bonus are we going to get for this? 0.3. Okay, so it's not always consistent. So it's giving you, it doesn't tell us what the range actually is, but the first one gave us a bonus of 0.4. This one gave us a bonus of 0.35. Let's just keep going. Let's see what we get. I want to see how much this varies. 0.35 again. Okay, so it looks like it's kind of hovering around 0.4, 0.35, that area. This one's 0.3. Okay, so that one's low. Let's check this one. I just want to get some data here. 0.5. Okay, that's pretty high. And obviously, it's going to depend on the total range of the roll itself. So, like, again, this can roll between 5 and 12.5%, whereas an equipment like, I don't know, like this one goes from 8 to 20, right? So that's a bigger range than 5 to 12.5. So I expect the bonus that you're going to be getting related to this one, rolling slot 2 on this equipment, is going to be a bigger range, but it's relative to how big the range is on the actual slot you're upgrading. Let's try a few more. 0.4. Yeah, looks like it's kind of sticking in between the 0.3 and 0.5. I think 0.3 to 0.5 might be the range of this. Oh, 0.25. Okay. Yeah, 0.25 to 0.5, I guess, makes sense for the range of this. 0.3. All right, so that kind of gives us a good idea of how this works. Let's go ahead and sell these off. The one thing I do want to point out about this, though, is I believe this does actually pertain not only to equipment that you get through events, but I'm pretty sure it also pertains to equipment you get through the shops. Now, I did test this before I started recording just to see how it worked. I bought a few of these. Now, what happens is it doesn't tell you that these are affected by the bonus. But we have this icon up here that says top tier equipment campaign. So I'm assuming these are affected. I bought 30 of them, and I actually ended up getting a perfect roll on the first slot of this. So I'm assuming this does work, but again, there's no indication on the actual equipment itself that it works for this. So I'm 99.9% sure that it does work for equipment that you're buying from the shop. So if you have extra resources to spend on equipment from the exchange shop, now is definitely the time you want to be spending those, because this is the best opportunity you're going to have to actually farm equipment. And then the last thing I want to mention real quick as well is the Equipment Awakening also is applicable for this campaign as well. So I actually have yet to farm up this equipment, the one that just came out for, alongside LF Rose here, the Zenkai for LF Rose. So what I'm going to do, let's try a few of these. Let's go back to the exchange shop. I haven't ever, I don't think, done Equipment Awakening on camera. Let's go ahead and buy some of the memories here. I usually like to buy 10 when I do these. So what is this? This is Super Saiyan Rose. So I honestly think I'm only going to need one of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy 5. I don't like wasting my rush medals because they're so hard to come by. Let's grab 5 of those, and then usually what they do is they add the equipment that you need into the equipment metal shop. So if we go all the way down, it should be the last one in here. Yep, here it is. So I bought 5, so I'm going to need 25 of these. Let's do this. So I bought 25 of those, and then we should be able to quickly upgrade these, and then we'll try and do some Equipment Awakening rolls, but... I'm not really a big fan of Equipment Awakening. Just the way that it's always worked has been really annoying and time-consuming and very strict with resources. But we can see that we got a red slot over here. What is this? Oh, it's a perfect roll. So yeah, again, it definitely does affect that. Like, it's so uncommon just to get perfect rolls like that. It's definitely affecting it. All right, so let's do this. And then once we upgrade that last row, we can jump into the Equipment Awakening. Hopefully we can get some decent rolls. Usually it takes about, I would say on average, 15 or so equipment rerolls to get like a decent roll in slot 1, but hopefully with this one it doesn't take as much just because we have an extra boost. All right, so let's go ahead and see how well we do. So on this equipment specifically, it's going to be 10 to 20%. So I am looking for an equipment that's going to be 18 plus in the first slot. So I guess with the bonus, I'm only going to need like a 16 point, like 8, and then the bonus will bump it up above 18 is what I'm assuming will happen here, which definitely is very helpful. All right, let's see what we get here. 12, yeah, that's bad because it is affected by the bonus. It doesn't tell us what the actual bonus was on that one, but that was a very low roll because with the bonus it was 12.4. 14.9, yeah, not great. So we got, what, 3 more tries here. And I think we'll wrap this up. It's not meant to be a long video. I just wanted to update you guys on how this is working. 15.5. So we got this, and then we got one more after this. Then I'll probably do some rolls off camera. Again, I just want to get one of these. 12.8, yeah, it's low. And then the final one is... Oh, that is really low. Okay. But overall, I think this is a very, very nice campaign here. Nice addition to... Legends Festival gives us a break from all the terrible updates they've given us recently. It feels bad to say that, but this is definitely a nice change. And again, I think this is something that will come back periodically throughout the year, I expect. I don't think this is going to be something that's happening every week or every month even. I don't even know if that's going to be the case, but whenever you do see this pop up, I think my recommendation as I close this video out here, I think my recommendation moving forward is probably just going to be to save your resources and not farm equipment until you see this come back. That is honestly, that's the most efficient thing you can do. If you're somebody who's always pressed for resources, whether it's energy, skip tickets, souls, Zenny, whatever it is, whatever it takes to upgrade equipment, and you want to be able to use your resources the most efficiently, it's definitely going to be worth just waiting until this returns and then spending all of the resources that you can during the period where this is live in the game, because that's going to give you the best chance to get the best rolls in your equipment without spending a ton of resources. So let me know down below what you guys think of this campaign, the equipment campaign, top tier equipment campaign, as it says right here. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.